I'm Patrice Bisiot, author, executive coach, and the founder of Image Impact Index. So today in one of my favorite place in the world, it's Atelier 17, that's miles away from Paris. We are going to talk about something that really everybody wants to understand, branding. And Image Impact Index has been really created on that basis because that's really understanding that the way you wake up in the morning, the way you get dressed, the way you do your hair is actually an emotion, and that emotion will impact the rest of your day, and that's going to change the trajectory of what's going to happen. So let's dive into it and understanding 5 tips that are crucial to build great branding. Authenticity. So authenticity is something that people want to see from you. Why? Because before you give your business card, before you hide behind the logo of the company or maybe your company, people are not buying your hard good or your service. They are buying you. They are buying what you have to offer. They are feeding off your energy. Remember, as you see someone for the first time, within a second, you are judging them. You are assessing them. We are reactive beings, and that's what we do. And we want to know we have that good feeling, that good gut feeling. That's what creates authenticity. Authenticity is about being you and not being afraid of being you. And that's something I struggled for years because I used to have one part of the world telling me, yes, be who you are, and that's great. When the other part is really judging and condemning by saying, oh, you speak too loud, and really, just follow the crowd. It'll be just better. So that's the thing. Authenticity has always been part of my personality and who I am. And in fact, it got me in homes I've been around the world, the people that I've met in my life, amazing people, because I was always me and I am always me. So authenticity, number 1, absolutely. Number 2, self-awareness. You know where it starts and you know where it ends. Meaning, in the corporate culture, and I just dealt with it with a client of mine who said, I don't know how to say no. Yes, no is a powerful word. You know your load of work, you know what you can do, but more importantly, what you cannot do. And asking for help with team is something that's actually great. You're going to show people that you're here to really work together because success is something you build together. Teamwork is success. And that's really what I really understand. Important to understand. So just go for it. Ask for help, knowing where you can do, what you can do, and what you cannot. And that will make definitely another part of your very solid branding. Now, number 3, media agnostic. So, big word just to say what? That out there around us is social media, TV, press, magazines, every possible outlet. But just get inspired from it. Don't just follow it for the sake of just going for it. For instance, I travel the world. I love to sit in cafes and watch people because it really creates my inspiration. Just as when, for instance, here with my friend Cecile, if we do a photo shoot together, we're going to put what we call a mood board. So the mood board is essentially really taking the temperature of what's going on out there in the fashion with visual and everything. But at the end, we are creating our own version of what's happening. And that's what it is. Yes, definitely observing and getting inspired is a great thing. But why just following it? And in digital marketing, there is one simple word called sheeple. Sheep, people, fuse them together, that's one word. Not exactly a compliment. It basically means, I'm too afraid to really having my own opinion. I'll just follow everyone. That's not a way to succeed. You want to be you. You want to really get inspired, but please remember to just create what's you. Which takes me to tip number 4, walk the talk. So walk the walk, talk the talk, really. It's about what you're promising people is what you can deliver. Whether you tell your kid, absolutely, I will do that for you, you think your kid is going to forget? No, that's not going to happen. Same thing in the corporate culture. I know you want to, like promise and promise. No, promise what's about you, what you can do, what's inside of you. That's back to authenticity. That is really one version of it. So just remember that when you say something, you go for it, and that's what makes you really a solid brand, and that's what people are going to trust, because brand, beside emotion, is trust. And we're going to get to tip number 5, this being unique. Be you. One life, one gift. Don't you want to make the best out of it? I feel like that's what I want to do, and that's what I'm doing every day. And there are no mistakes. Yes, being unique is also taking people such as Bill Gates, who said, I'm going to have a computer in each home around the world. You know how many friends told him he was crazy? Uber, founder, when he said that we were going to be able to order a car from a GPS, everyone literally said that will never work. Or else Starbucks, when they say in hot weather like Miami, that will never work. Well, only there's one in every single corner, and people do drink coffee. So that's the thing. When you are unique, you are creating something that actually is maybe not for what's going on right now, but create that trend. Have the excitement of creating something from the ground up that's going to be noticed and eventually being a huge success. So these were my 5 tips of the day, and remember, of course, to click on below the channel, follow me. More importantly, please, any question, post them on the wall. That's really important so we can really work together as a community, as a team. I love sharing, I love helping, so let's do it together, and I will meet you next week for more tips on image